Hi everyone, Ryan here, Ion Capital Solutions. Hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to offer you our Loan Broker Playbook for free. If you're interested in business loan brokering and if you like free stuff, well, then this is the video for you. So anyway, let's dive in. Okay, our free business loan broker playbook. Let's dive in. Okay, so if you like free stuff and you're interested in business loan brokering, okay, this is right up your alley. Now, if you haven't realized already, business loan brokering, it costs a bit of money to get started if you want to build your own business. And there's many of you out there that are trying to do just that. And we can actually show you how to get more than just a loan broker playbook for free. You see, there's lots of different avenues that are paid in this space, but if you know how to navigate appropriately, you can actually get a bunch of things for free and cut your costs way down. Cost of operation is everything after all, especially when you're considering building your own business loan brokerage. Isn't that what you're doing? Trying to build a business online as you navigate this online marketplace, trying to figure out the right way to build a business. Well, the best way to do that is to start with a low cost or no cost model. That's just one of the things that we can show you. Okay. So with that being said, here's a fair warning. Okay. The information that you're going to learn from this playbook may surprise you. Okay. The reality is what you're exposed to online in this space is not entirely correct. And there are sharks in the business loan brokering space. And it's not just those loan sharking offering high interest products that are toxic and don't help borrowers, but rather over leverage them. Well, it's no different in the education space when it comes to business loan brokering. If you're not careful, you end up with the wrong group. You'll realize after the fact, unfortunately, that you weren't actually learning the proper way of doing things. You didn't actually pick up on the actual profession of business loan brokering. Instead, you built a business that doesn't actually function or work. Okay? The unfortunate reality of the situation is trying to build a business on your own from scratch without experience is a very difficult thing, no matter what you get into. Okay, and Tony Robbins said it best. If you want to be successful, find someone who's achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you'll achieve the same results. And it's just, it couldn't be more true, right? It could not be more true. You want to simply not try and reinvent the wheel, but rather utilize the wheel that people have been using and rolling on for quite some time, right? A no-brainer comment, and yet it's something that definitely should be highlighted because there are those that are under the impression that they can just wing it, right? Sign up with a lender and find some interested parties by running an ad and buying leads and develop a website on Wix.com or Squarespace and then just forward interested parties to the lender and play the numbers game. The more you submit, the higher chance you have of funding. And that's not a business model. That's going to 7-Eleven, buying a bunch of scratch-off tickets and hoping that your winning ticket comes up and you make some money. It's gambling. It's not a business model. There's a proper way to do that. So with that being said, let's take a quick look at the contents of this playbook that we're going to be sharing with you for free, okay? It really starts with a brief overview. If you're wondering what one is, it's this, it's contents, right? But two is a brief overview. We're also going to discuss why business loan brokering and really how it identifies in the marketplace and why it's a good idea to go this direction as opposed to the many other directions that are out there, right? And laying the groundwork and setting a foundation for being a business loan broker, and four main things that you're really going to want to know and focus on as you begin this journey: how to get started, the processing steps that are illustrated, because when you have files actually coming in, you need to know how to handle those actual files. And then it's time to launch. But is it? And that's really something we're going to talk about, right? It is a digital war zone out there, is something you have to realize. There's a lot going on online that you've not yet been exposed to. And if you don't know how to properly navigate, you can get stranded at sea, so to speak, right? With that being said, there are some shortcuts you can take to get to where you want to go. But it does not mean not working hard. This idea that it's super easy, anyone can do it, and not complicated. Nothing in this world that's worth doing is easy and not complicated. It is complicated. It's a profession, just like any other job you take. So you need to learn the ins and outs of the business, okay? Client acquisition, really talking about lead generation, is everything. If you haven't followed along on our channel by now, we can teach you how to generate leads for free. No paying for advertising, no buying leads and cold calling, no posting and boosting or audience building or any of that stuff. Works extremely well. It'll save you a ton of money. Definitely a highlight. Okay. With that being said, your lead flow funnel, it's very important to understand how to organize your leads and your funnel. And many people think, oh, I'll just go buy an expensive CRM that has all the bells and whistles and does that. Wrong. That's not the direction you go. If there's one thing I could say to you in this video that should shake you up a little bit, do not buy a CRM. Do not buy a CRM. You do not need a CRM. It is a waste of money. Going down that rabbit hole of third-party recurring charges is a mess of it. You don't need it. You do not need it. At a maturity point, sure, you need it. Okay, but here we built our own for very low cost. That's what we use. It exactly fits our needs and nothing more. We don't pay for HubSpot.com and hundreds or thousands of dollars a month. It's ridiculous. There's just no need for it, no matter how great it sounds. And usually the more bells and whistles wrapped around it, well, the more overly complicated it is, the more clicks, the more scrolling, the longer it takes to actually navigate and utilize. That's not efficient. We're dealing in large volumes of data as business loan brokers. We don't have the time to be spending all day and night trying to sift through a CRM. Okay. With that being said, there's more here not to get off topic. Okay. The tools you'll need, steps to follow, the different essentials that you'll need, email structuring. Email could not be more important in today's marketplace, and landing in the inbox is harder than ever. So there's a very specific procedure here in order to ensure that you're hitting the inbox, that you're getting responses, that you're maintaining domain health and deliverability and activity and organic growth on your email, right? Because it'll eventually just end up in the spam box all the time if you don't know what you're doing, okay? Or become undeliverable altogether. Quality versus quantity is everything. Yes, you're playing a numbers game, and we're going to talk about that numbers game, but people's definition of the numbers game is usually not what it actually is, right? It's you want quality leads. You are sifting through data to get to qualified leads. Then you're stacking those leads and providing quality solutions to those leads so that they come back for repeat business. That is what you want to focus on, not just targeting a bunch of businesses, trying to offer them high interest short-term loans that are toxic, that they either won't take, won't get approved for, or will take but never call you again because they're upset that they took the loan. That's not a business model. You'll forever be chasing new business and you'll burn out. Right? And then ultimately a better way. And if you followed along on our YouTube channel by now, you'll know that we're always talking about a better way to do this than to build your own brokerage. But if you want to go down the rabbit hole, here's a bit of a helpful start guide. If you want to learn more about us here at Ion Capital Solutions, well, all you have to do is find us on Facebook. Join our free Facebook group where we can talk to you about how this thing works. You can join other people like yourself who are active in this space trying to become business loan brokers or are active business loan brokers. Meet those that have been through our program that are finding results, funding deals. There are mentors here, by the way, at our university that work with you on your deals, work with your clients, work with the lender. They're there every step of the way. You can learn through our process and plug into our brokerage and be active and get the results and acquire the experience over time. That's really the better direction to go because then you're active, you're working, you're making money. You'll accrue knowledge over time through experience in that way. Building your own business is a more of an uphill battle because there's so much to learn. You're also trying to build a business that may not work the first, the fifth, the 10th time, and how much money and time is that going to cost you before you get it right? And then you still have to learn the nuance around the business. You can go that route, and I'm not putting limitations on you, but if you want an expedited journey, we can talk to you more about it. Anyway, this Loan Broker Playbook is free, and all you have to do is ask. All right, so anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for your time. Take care. I'll catch you in the next video.